Hello everybody, welcome back to another Fresh Friday. I want to apologize for not uploading last Friday with the holidays, Thanksgiving and whatnot. I'm not even gonna lie, I forgot it last Friday. I forgot it was Friday. It was like 9, 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh my god, dude! I just realized it's a late night Friday. And then I wasn't really feeling too good last weekend, so it kind of worked out. But my apologies, my apologies. But anyways, hope everyone is having a great day and had a great week. My week was all right. Pretty decent gym week. I'm not gonna lie. Squatting was been battling a knee and hip injury. I think I've stated that probably more than a few times in my previous videos, but I felt great. First time I squatted 2 plates in a while, and hopefully I just continue to keep feeling good and can get back up to where I used to be. Squatting 2 plates was like a breeze before, like right before vacation. So wow, it's pretty much been like June. Uh, so from like before June, before vacation, I could squat 2 plates like nothing. Like that was just like another week of squatting. Throw on 2 plates and do like 3 sets of 8, and then a couple other sets of like lighter weight. And ever since vacation, I don't know why I just came back struggling. And then yeah, last probably like 2 months I've been battling a hip injury, but the chiropractor helped a little bit at that time, and I was kind of skeptical if I should go back or not. But yeah, this week I felt great. I felt real great this week. So hopefully I can get back on track to doing 2 plates for 3+ sets, and get my gains back in my legs, because my legs have been feeling a little small ever since I haven't been squatting as heavy. But nothing really happened this week. Work, my boss wasn't there all week, so no one did anything. Like the whole shop did absolutely nothing this week. It's probably gonna be like that for this whole month, to be honest with you. With the holidays approaching and stuff like that, a whole lot's not gonna get done. Not like we have a whole lot to do though. I mean, we are kind of busy. We are kind of oddly busy for this time of the year. Unfortunately, every year this company just keeps ramping up, and so right now is like our slow time, but there really isn't a whole lot of like slow time though. Like yeah, the stuff we're working on now and all the stuff we're gonna be working on, this entire month and the next few months to come, it's all for next year. So and I don't know, it's kind of in a weird spot where there really is no like slow time anymore. Like yeah, some days are slow. Like obviously we're not as busy as we are in the summertime, but we're still have enough stuff to do. So yeah, work was good. Gym's good. I am really upset though. So when I built my computer, I think I built it like September. No, it might be like August. Regardless, when I built this computer, I think 2019. Man, it's been a long time ago already. One of the biggest things, like this computer, when it was all said and done, I think it came down to like 2,900, like $2,900. I got like top of line everything I damn near could at the time, because I figured, oh well, might as well if I can afford it. Build the best PC I damn near can to avoid upgrading in the future, and it worked out. I mean, even though my computer's like 5 years old, it still runs everything perfectly. Like this computer, even though she's not pretty on the inside, because my first computer I ever built, and I had to cheap out on some things. It's still powerhouse, but the biggest thing I had to cheap out on was storage. Like the graphics card alone, the 2080 Ti. I don't know how much it is now, but at the time, I think that alone was $1,200. So when I got to the final part, and I was working like 6 days a week overtime, like I was busting my butt because I really wanted to build a really nice computer. And I got so impatient and waiting, so I just kind of settled with what I had. So I only have 1 terabyte of storage in my computer, which 1 terabyte might sound like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it really isn't. Nowadays, big games like Call of Duty are like pushing 300 gigabytes, stuff like that. So I'm just running out of storage on my computer, and so I went to Walmart and got a little NVMe, or this little like storage device, 1 terabyte. It might have been, yeah, I think it's 1 terabyte. And so I basically had to open my computer case, and I got to unscrew something, screw the storage in, It kind of like clips in, and then you gotta like kind of like screw it down. Simple. It's really simple. But I don't know if it's just over time that my computer, the screws inside kind of like settled in real good or what. But I went to go and screw the 2 screws I needed to, and they're like real micro little screws. Those things are solid as a rock. I put all my might into trying to screw them. I can't, and I ended up basically stripping the screws pretty decent. So now I don't know what to do. I can return it and then get like an actual like SSD card. But then if I do that, then I got to order more wires to connect to my computer, which isn't going to be hard either. It's just a fact that like I bought the storage already, and it should be a simple thing to put in and install, but of course it's not simple. So I got one more thing to do. The screwdrivers I've been using, because the screws are so small, the screwdrivers I have are like, there's like no grip to them. There's nothing. So I got these things with a little bit bigger grip. I'm hoping that I can just shove it in there with a better grip, just absolutely just torque them out. And if not, which I think there's a good chance I won't be able to, because the screws are pretty stripped. I should have stopped when I knew it wasn't gonna budge. I might just need to return that storage and go get a different type of storage and order a wire online, because I don't think Walmart carries those wires that I need for the storage. But it's just such a hassle. Like literally 2 little screws, unscrew it, pop it in, screw it back up. That's that. It's that simple, but of course it never is. And of course, if I want to go buy the other solid state drive card, whatever you want to call it, I got to order wires too. So there's just like complications after complications. But when I said like I cheaped out on my computer, the storage I cheaped out on, I could have got like maybe like I have two 500 gigabyte cards in there right now. I could have maybe got like two 1 terabytes or like a terabyte and a 500, but at the time, like prices have dropped now. At the time, those 500 gigabyte cards, the 2 of them, they were expensive. So I had to cheap out. I cheaped out on the storage, and I cheaped out on the lights. Like a lot of like people who build computers, they're all like cool, flashy RGB colors, but mine doesn't have any colors in it besides the cooling system. Other than that, I don't have any lights in my computer, so it's pretty bland looking. Like you can see the blue right here, but this is from like I have I don't know if you'll call it like light strips on the case. So like this blue isn't even from my computer, and I only rock blue because you can't really see any other color. Like you can see that a little bit, but I mean even the blue you can barely see. I need like brighter lights or more of them, but I don't want to show it because it's such a hassle to even turn my computer around, because I have no room right here. Like I have my chair rubs the wall, so I don't have a lot of room to work with. That's another big hassle of trying to put storage in my computer too, is I did all this work unplugging everything, flipping my case on the table, which is a lot harder than it should have been, and then taking the case apart. It's just so much work just to end up nowhere. I can't believe it. But on the bright side, I kind of cleaned up my desk area, so that's nice. But yeah, that's how my week went. Today, I didn't go to the gym today. I can still go after maybe, but we'll see. I wanted to film this video real quick because here about 7 o'clock. Right now it's 5:25. At 7, my friend's driving up here and we're gonna meet up and eat. We're eating at this place called Azul Tequila, and it's such a good Mexican restaurant. Like people drive all around or from wherever to come eat at this place. It's a really good place to eat. So I'm excited for that. And I'm excited to see my boy Chris. Chris is my boy. Chris is like one of like my really good friends, I'd say. Like talk on a pretty regular basis, hang out with him, all that stuff. I appreciate Chris. So Chris, if you ever watch this, I appreciate you, brother. I love you. But yeah, it should be a good time. Tomorrow we got my mother's Christmas, so that should be a pretty fun time too. And that's about all I have for plans. My fantasy team. I have a 10% chance to make playoffs, so I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna win this week, but I need my fiance's brother to lose, and it's gonna be a close match with him and the guy he's playing with. But even if my fiance's brother does lose, we'll both be tied for the final playoff spot. But even though we'll be tied, I think it goes based off whoever scored more points in the season. I think he has me beat. So even if everything falls in line, I still don't think I'm gonna make playoffs, which sucks, man. Like, my team's not bad. It's just the players. It's just fantasy is such. It's more luck than anything. Like, yeah, obviously you could pick like big names like Justin Jefferson, who I took, and he's been my most consistent and probably best performer all year. But it's all luck. Some games Justin Jefferson didn't do good, and it's not his fault. It's just he didn't get the ball and stuff like that. But yeah, fantasy. This year wasn't my. This is my 4th year in fantasy, and I think I only made playoffs one time, maybe 2. And the best I've placed, I think, is like 3rd or 4th place. The best I've ever done in fantasy so far was I placed just enough to get my $50 back. Which, I mean, I basically got a free year of fantasy, but damn, dude, I can't do it. Like, I think last year was my girlfriend's brother's first year. It's his first or second year, and he won it all last year. Like, every year I draft good. I genuinely feel like I draft good. It's just injuries, luck of the draw. Someone on my bench could be. I can have a player on my team who gets like 10 points a week, which it's okay. It's consistent at least. But then I put him on the bench. Bam, he goes off for 30. Happened. I literally lost a game because the guy on my bench, who has been a mediocre performance all year, decides to pop off. I lost by like 2 points. It's fantasy so aggravating, man. But yeah, I don't really have any other plans this weekend, and that's my week, I guess. Trying to think what to talk about or what else I could mention, but it's freezing cold over here in Northwest Ohio. Yesterday was like 2 degrees out basically with the wind and stuff. Like, it was freezing last night. My driver's side tire, of course, is low on pressure. I just filled my tires up, I think 2 months ago. And my front driver tire is already low again. But to be fair, I think something could be wrong with like I don't know if you want to call it the air intake or whatever on my tire, but all my tires are still filled like I did last time, but my front driver tire didn't fill properly last time. And so I think that's why it's low again. So hopefully I can actually properly fill this one up sometime, but man, such a shame. I hate having to fill tires up in the cold. Your hands are off. It's so cold out, your hands get all like stiff, and it hurts to try to take the thing on and off the tire. And life, man. That's life for you. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you made it this far, I greatly appreciate you for watching and listening, or whatever you did, or both. And I hope you had a great week, and I hope you had a great day, and I hope you have a great weekend. I could switch the word up great, like use like amazing or fantastic or wonderful or something, but too much work. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. If you're not doing well, keep your head up, keep pushing. I promise things will get better. They always do eventually. And never do anything to yourself or others. I promise things will get better. I don't know if I ever say this right, but you have to have stormy days that have sunny nights, or you have to have stormy nights that have sunny days, or something like that. You get what I'm saying. There's sunshine at the end of every storm. Is that how that goes? Behind every cloud? Yeah, I'm not Beethoven. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you guys in another video. And stay warm, guys. Or I guess stay warm if you're up here in the cold areas. Uncle Mike, if you're watching this, you're probably relaxing in like a hot tub or something. I like the cold though. I like the heavy snow days, but it's like warm out. I like those days where it feels like it's like 50 out. At least that's what it feels like to me. I love the cold. Anyways, enough jibber jabber. Yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.